Hey guys, Matt here. I'm going to try to make this video quick, but this is going to be a follow-up video to the video I did on breaking in the AR-15 last week sometime. I had a few people leave comments on that, basically saying that breaking an AR-15 is not necessary and don't do it. I don't fall on either side of that issue, and if you paid attention to the beginning of that video, I clearly stated, hey look, some people say this works, some people say it doesn't, but if you are looking to break in your rifle, here's how I would recommend you do it. I put it out there, okay? Just a recommendation. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. It's just out there. I've had AR-15s that I haven't broken in, and I've had ones that I have, and I can tell you right now, I really haven't noticed much of a difference at all. So I couldn't tell you if it works or not. But, you know, if you're going to do it, here's how. And one of the things I recommended was taking like a 12 gauge bore brush, or, you know, if you've got a chamber brush, whatever you want to use, and putting it on the end of a cleaning rod, sticking it in a drill, and slowly turning it in the chamber about that quick. Now, that's a technique I've used to clean rifles for over 15 years. Okay. In fact, I've got somebody who I consider a friend of mine who has been running, he's been a gunsmith since the mid-70s, longer than I was born. Before that, he was in the military. Okay, and one thing he does at his range is when somebody has problems with their AR-15, he takes it inside, pops the upper off, sticks this in the chamber with some CLP, puts it on the end of a rod and a drill, and cleans out the chamber. All right. In 15 years, in my experience, in knowing this guy and what he's done, I have never ever had a problem with this, with taking one of these and slowly drilling out the chamber with a very soft bristle brush. This is very soft copper. I recommended using soft copper or even a nylon brush. This is the one intended for the AR-15. It's hard copper and steel. All right. Now, I recommended doing it very slowly. I specifically said don't go balls to the wall. But some people had issue with that, specifically one guy in general, and that's also kind of what this video is about, is I kind of want to make this response to him. Now, I'm not going to say his name. He did a video response to me. I did not add it as a video response to my video because I knew I was going to make this video. And I figured if I added it to that, then everybody would know who I was talking about. And this is a guy I respect. He's been a subscriber of mine for a long time. I've been a subscriber of his for a long time. I like this guy's channel. I always give him a thumbs up on all his videos. But in his video, he talked about how you should never, ever, ever do that. Don't stick stuff in the chamber and spin it around, especially not on the end of a drill. He brought up some points from some guy in a shooter's magazine, how this guy says, don't break in your rifles. And again, going back to the break-in thing, guys, if you don't want to break in your rifles, don't. I'm not saying it works. All right, that was not the point of my video, is to say you should break in your rifles. Simply, if you're going to, hey, here's what I do. And literally during his video, he had surgical gloves on, like blue surgical gloves, while he was handling his rifle. I mean, it literally looked like he was handling his rifle with kid gloves. So I want to put this video out there, guys. Don't baby your AR-15, all right? Now, I know I've talked shit about the AR-15 before because I love AK-47s, but between the AR-15 and the AK-47, you have the two best, most reliable, and durable combat weapons on the planet. Period, hands down. This is a fantastic gun. Just because maybe I think it's number 2 instead of number 1 compared to what other people think doesn't mean anything. This is a tool. It doesn't need to be babied, okay? You can beat the hell out of these rifles. They work. They can take it, okay? Sticking this in the chamber, a very soft bristle copper or nylon brush, and spinning it around slowly, which, by the way, is what this is intended for. This is designed to be stuck in the chamber and spun, okay? Is not going to damage your rifle. I would not have put a video out recommending you guys do something if I thought there was any chance that it would do any damage to a rifle, okay? This is something, again, I've been doing for a very long time. I've used this to clean all types of rifles across the board for years, you know? Something gets gunked up, or maybe it's got cosmoline, or it's just been, you know, shot for a long time without being cleaned, whether it's a bolt action or, you know, semi-auto, whatever it is. I've been using this technique for 15 years to clean out guns and never had a single problem. So I'm just going to put this out there, guys. If sticking this or this in your chamber and slowly spinning it with a drill damages your rifle, then you need to throw your rifle away because it's a piece of junk. Okay? If that is going to hurt your rifle, then get rid of it. Sell it, throw it in the trash, disassemble it, use it for parts, whatever you want to do. But you need to get rid of that rifle and get a real one, because that is not going to damage a good rifle. Okay? Period. Don't baby these guns. They don't need to be babied. And this is coming from somebody who I take care of mine really well. I want to make sure it looks pretty for a long time. Man, I've taken this thing home and seen a scratch on it and taken like that little aluminum cover-up, that black aluminum cover-up to get out any little scratches and dings in this thing because I care about how it looks. But when it comes to the internals, guys, when it comes to cleaning it, I have used some of the nastiest solvents and chemicals and brushes on my guns that you have ever seen. Okay? Because in the end, it's a tool, guys. This is a tool. Use it as such. Okay? It does not need to be babied. That's it, guys. Appreciate you watching.